The drama will unfold at Moda Center here in Portland, Oregon. The Nuggets taking on the Trailblazers. For the Denver Nuggets, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Blazers, Nuggets, up next, right after this. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
They say misery loves company, and both teams now suffering with injuries. But in the end, it balances out.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours. Sure is. Thanks, DA. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon out there with Jokic. Then it's Rivers. Then it's Michael Porter. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. And it's Powell in at the 3. Campazzo.
It's great to see Lillard working on his defense. A part of his game that he's going to tighten up on.
Good work defensively by Lillard. For 3, Covington. No good on that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Porter. Great D that time from Nurkic. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. No good that time. Good defense by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Powell with it. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape, and boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Now here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Don't let McCollum's burst catch you off guard. He's more than capable of elevating off the drive.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body, and I think we will see that in time.
Campazzo. And Denver has possession, and it's Gordon missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And a wide open look for Porter. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Lillard from deep three-point land, and it's Rivers with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Rivers passes to Gordon. A fadeaway. Up again, and Porter putting it right back in.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
McCollum, no good. The Nuggets leading by 5. This one for 3. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Campazzo, covered by Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gordon. Portland grabs the miss.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
Well, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
Passes it to Porter. Leaps for it. Here's Jokic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
The Nuggets have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Free throw, good. Jokic.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. From deep. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And Porter putting it right back in. Porter's got 6 points.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Jokic kicks to Rivers. And finished off by Rivers.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone. It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Pass to Porter, and here's Gordon. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And so here's Denver. Just 2 to shoot. Offensive rebound.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lillard scanning the floor. Kicks it to McCollum to halt the run. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Here's the three. It's not going to go for him. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. Rivers gets a wide open look. Porter kicks to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Trailblazers. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Denver. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Denver. Now here's Rivers. Pass to Gordon. Right side, Millsap. Back to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass. Jokic has got 8 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
McCollum against Rivers. McCollum, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kicks it out to Gordon. For the three. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Millsap.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Taken away by Anthony. And now Portland on the break. Anthony leading the charge. Here's Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, Kanter has led the league in offensive boarding rates. I mean, when you think about it, perhaps the best at picking up his teammates' misses.
Now here's Rivers. Back to Gordon. Over Lillard. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this.
Oh!
Nice. Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. I mean, a good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Outside Gordon. Here's Harrison, guarded by Powell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Nuggets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First free throw is good. A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kanter. Jones comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And Denver with a change here too. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 14. Here's McCollum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Free throw good, McCollum.
Even though he's undersized, McCollum is just a tenacious scorer. He's a confident shooter that can catch fire quickly.
And so McCollum nails both of them. Here's Rivers. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Rivers. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Rivers has got the ball. And there's the pass to Harrison. Lets it go with the 3. The shot will not fall. Now Portland takes it the other way. And here we go. A nice shot by Simons.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
Outside Gordon. Over Jones, and Jones sends it back. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. But he clearly has something left to offer.
Good on both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Passes it to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
1:57 left to play in the first. Portland no good that time either.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Pushing it up. Millsap misses.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Jones, no luck. Denver leading by 10. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Green kicks to Rivers.
McCollum is solid at contesting shot. Does a nice job at getting hands up in time.
Trailblazers shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Here's Simons. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
For Denver, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Denver making a switch here. McGee's checked in. That free throw good from Harrison. Trailblazers trail by 11. Jones, the pass to McCollum. Good work there as it goes.
You can't forget about McCollum from there, proving once again that he's not just a jump shooter.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bucket is good. Harrison's got 7.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Harrison's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Here's McCollum. Makes it off the glass.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
McCollum against Rivers. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
Here's McCollum. Offline from the high post. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Nuggets lead by 11. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And before the game, we talked to Damian Lillard. You know, Greg, he is still as competitive as they come. Here's what he had to say. And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Anthony out there with Jones. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the point guard. Free throw good. Porter. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's Simons, but they get it back. Nurkic finds McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, that's just too easy for McGee. I mean, the minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done. Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and leaping. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
And Portland making a change here. Covington's checked in.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot blocking abilities when he times it up.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. Pulls up for three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Porter. The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Denver leading by 14. Pass to Harrison. Outside, Porter. Pass to Millsap. Good D by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Jones, no luck. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Porter's running. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. For Denver, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. So for the Trailblazers, Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Lillard subbed in for McCollum.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
Now here's Lillard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Jones. Out to the right wing. Simons surveying the D. Kicks it out to Lillard. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Lillard's got himself on the board with 3 there. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Campazzo. It's good. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Simons. From the arc. The shot misses.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Covington passes to Lillard. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Trailblazers.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
The pass to Porter. Shoots over Covington. Porter dishes to Millsap. The putback.
That's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Lillard outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Norman Powell's checked in for Anferny Simons. And Denver also making a switch. Jokic is checked in.
What's up?
And free throw good from Lillard. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Here's Powell, buries the jumper to finish the break.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Campazzo, covered by Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Campazzo. The Nuggets with another miss. And here's Portland. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Powell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. And so here's Denver. They led by as many as 18 points. Dishes to Porter. He kicks it to McGee. Jokic passes to Porter. Clock at 6. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Canner. Portland again missing. The Nuggets leading by 8. Harrison in the corner to end the drought. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Passes it to Powell. And here's Canner. Jokic defending. Cantor inside. He's against Jokic. 3-pointer, Lillard. And that comes off the assist by Joe. Lillard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
And stolen by Lillard. It's 2-on-1. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The outstanding quickness of Lillard. It keeps the D on their heels. He excels at drawing the foul on these drives.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. But this team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that.
Take a break.
I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
And the first one drops.
What you love about Lillard is his drive. He wants to keep improving. He's a super competitive player.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. Denver also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Gordon comes in for Porter. And it's Austin Rivers in for Shaquille Harrison. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Pass to Rivers. Pass to Jokic. Back to Rivers. Launches it. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Rivers has got 5.
Oh, it's big when Rivers connects from outside. Really helps space the entire floor for a squad.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
6 to shoot. Campazzo covered by Lillard, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 9. And Lillard gets double teamed. Covington wide open. He fires. It's good from long range. Covington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The pass to Rivers. Pass to Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Lillard, the pass to Anthony. Lillard outside. Here's Covington, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Covington's got 5 points so far.
This is the confidence Covington has in himself. Assertive at shooting right off the pass.
Campazzo, covered by Lillard. Rebounded by Anthony. And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland. 6-point game. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Lillard. No good that time. Good defense by Jokic. The baseline J. No good. Now Portland takes it the other way.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And it's Lillard missing. The Nuggets leading by 6. Here's Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Anthony. For Denver, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. First free throw is good. And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Lillard. 14 points for him. To the paint. Here's McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's good instincts as a distributor. I mean, Lillard on point with the pass.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Robert Covington. Pass to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Green. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Now, here's Lillard. D right on him. Over Rivers. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Campazzo, covered by Lillard. Back to Rivers. Pulls up. Portland grabs the miss. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a wide open look for McCollum. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets leading by 4. And stolen by Lillard. Fast break, here they come. And finished off by Nurkic.
Encouraging to see Lillard focus on improving his defense, showing solid instincts to come up with that steal.
Pass to Rivers. Gordon against Powell. Gordon, the pass to Green. Down low. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Denver also making a switch. Millsap's checked in. And Jokic drops them both. 1:30 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Simons. Millsap covering. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Campazzo, guarded by Powell. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Lob pass to Gordon. 24 seconds left to play in the first half.
What a game he's having on the boards. Even their big fellas can't keep him off the glass.
Right wing. To the wing on the left. Here's Jokic. It's all tied in Portland. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
Just got to compete, keep competing, trust each other, make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a shaky first quarter for Portland. They were sleepwalking their way through most of the period and wound up staring at an 11-point deficit by the time it was over. They came out in the second quarter with a lot more energy and with some nice offensive stretches and were able to even things up before the half. What did you think about Portland?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And Shaq, your take on Denver?
Well, they're definitely struggling with their offensive efficiency. Anytime you're shooting in the low 30s from the floor, you're not going to put yourself in a position to win. They look too predictable right now. They need to do a better job of adjusting to what they're seeing from the defense.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So on the floor for Denver, Michael Porter's out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Nikola Jokic. And that one's good, Lillard.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. And so Lillard will bring it up to the Portland Trailblazers. The lead is 2. Porter against Covington. It's good. Lillard's got 20 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Kicks to Porter. Now the pass to Jokic. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so here's Denver, following the score by Damian Lillard. Three-pointer. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Porter.
And you already see the great range, a calling card of Porter's, even back in high school. Shot 47% as a senior.
Now, here's Lillard. 22 points for him. Passes to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
That's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 14 points for the game.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass. And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
So it's Denver now, following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Pass to Porter. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game, very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
Now here's Lillard. The offensive rebound.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Powell with the steal. Pass to Covington. And here's McCollum for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Outside Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
McCollum finds Lillard. McCollum with the bounce pass. A floater, and the layup is good. McCollum's got 19 points.
And you gotta love McCollum's game. His floater is soft but deadly.
Outside Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Porter. A different look now for Portland. Enes Kanter comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Jones subbed in for Norman Powell. And Porter drops them both. Here is Lillard. He's got 22. Goes up from the top of the key. Trailblazers keep it alive. And Kanter able to finish. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Oh, he's a great presence to have near the bucket. Cantor's going to go after every rebound, and when he gets his hands on that, that's what happens.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Lillard left side. The tray gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Here's Jokic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic. He hits both from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Now Lillard. He's got 25. He dishes it to McCollum. Nice spin off the left rim and in. McCollum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt.
Jokic inside. He's covered by... Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Now here's Lillard. From deep. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He kicks it to Rivers. The pass to Jokic. Back to Rivers for the tie. And Cantor pulls it down.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And here's McCollum for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. And pushing it up. Here's Denver up the floor. And finished off by Rivers.
Sometimes you forget about Rivers' athleticism. He's terrific at using it to slam it home.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 1-point game. Here's Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Porter, no luck. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
For Portland, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Paul Millsap's checked in for the Nuggets. Green comes in for Rivers. The free throw's off from McCollum. The Nuggets trail by 3. And for Portland, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. From the top of the key, kept alive. Cantor. Can't hit from in close. The Nuggets have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Passes it to Harrison for the tie. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Anthony. Can't cash in from the high post. Denver's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is
Take a
far
break.
better than most.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Porter. Gordon's checked in for Denver. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Portland leading. McCollum outside. Pass to Anthony. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That's good from Anthony. So Anthony nails both of them. The Nuggets trail by 3. Denver calls timeout.
Their goal was to limit their turnovers, and they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
Portland on defense. 3-point lead. Harrison passes to Millsap. To the inside. Porter. Rebounded by McCollum. McCollum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They get it back. Kicks it out to Jones. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Gordon. The shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Jones. And here's McCollum for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. McCollum's got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers.
Now he's starting to do good work beyond the arc. I mean, he had a drive first half, but now they're falling.
Now here's Gordon. He has 6. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. They swipe it to the middle. Looking to end the run, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
one falls for Paul Millsap. Both free throws good for Millsap. Trailblazers leading by 6. On the pass to Simons. McCollum against Gordon. Jones dishes to Anthony. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Porter. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
That free throw good from Anthony. And Portland making a change here. Powell's checked in. And Anthony drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 8. Kicks it to Gordon. Inside, here's Millsap. A shot missing. Excellent D from Cancer. He feeds it to Anthony. It's Powell on the wing. Passes it to Simons. Green against Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
So it's Denver now, trailing here by 8. Oh, Porter in position.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 1:37 left in the 3rd quarter of the game.
And, Anthony's getting more floor time last season. He worked his way into the Blazers rotation. He's still young, though. It seems like he can carve a rollout on this team.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In last season's numbers, show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And the first one at the line is good. Nurkic checked in for Derek Jones. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:33 left in the 3rd. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. .125 left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Simons, defended by Gordon. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Millsap misses. Portland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And Anthony gets it to go.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now here's Millsap. To the paint, here's Porter. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Here's Simons. They get it back.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Powell against Porter. Comes up empty down low. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Portland. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Anthony. Nurkic is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Count it. Good.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's Simons. Porter pulls it in.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Robert Covington's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Anthony Simons. And a switcher also for Denver. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And both free throws good for Green. Trailblazers leading by 8. Outside Anthony. Lillard from deep three-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Outside Millsap. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Now, here's Lillard. Powell in the high post. And here's Anthony from the arc. Unable to get that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Lillard with the ball, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Oh, it's great watching Lillard go after steals, showing he can take over possessions all by himself. Pass
to Rivers. Campazzo, covered by Lillard. Jacks up a three. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Rivers.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Now, here's Lillard. Pulls it from the elbow. Green with the rebound. Lob pass to Gordon. It's tipped. Lillard attacking. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. He kicks to Millsap. And again, Denver with the triple.
And really, over the last few years, Millsap has really improved that outside shot. Now capable of stretching the defense.
Down low, here's Lillard. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Lillard's got 18 points now here in the second half. Denver calls timeout. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing them from long range.
A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. Jokic is checked in for Denver. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thank you, David.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
He had a nice open look right there.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Millsap. Misses the three. Portland leading by 8. Here's Covington. They get it again. Powell, that's good.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Campazzo, covered by Lillard. Some solid defense from Lillard.
Rebounding might not be his #1 priority, but you wouldn't know it from tonight. He's down there outplaying the big guys.
Rivers, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And Rivers works hard when he's in the game. That's what you love about him. He's at his best when he's shooting the ball with confidence.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. Rivers hits both of them. Now here's McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. There's the pass to Powell.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Rivers kicks to Gordon. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Here's Covington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
The first free throw is good. And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player, can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Both good from the line that time.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
And it's Gordon missing. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Portland. They get the rebound. Here's Lillard. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Rivers. The Nuggets with another miss. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And it's Lillard missing. Nuggets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Trailblazers leading by 10. A 3 from McCollum. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Millsap's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks it to Rivers. Passes to Millsap. Portland grabs the miss. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Lillard with the bucket.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jokic with it. Lillard picks him up. Another shot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Portland called for the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that. Quarters checked in for Gordon. And he sinks the second. Here's McCollum. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Jokic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
One shot.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Lillard, the pass to Covington. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
The length of Covington, it makes him a difficult guy to guard. Skilled at picking up contact.
And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. The Nuggets trail by 11. Campazzo, covered by Lillard. At the top of the key, Millsap. No good on the 3. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up to Portland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Nuggets trail by 13. To Porter. Powell with the steal. Here's Lillard. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Lillard's got 40 points.
All night long, Lillard has been taking over on the offensive end. I mean, adjusting to every defense they've thrown at him.
Outside, Porter. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Porter's got 15 points in just the second half.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Denver on D. It's a 13-point game. That's a 2 from Lillard. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Porter. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one. A shot by Lillard, wide open. Cranes the jumper to finish the break. Lillard's got 42 in the game. The Nuggets trail by 15. And there's the pass to Jokic. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Robert Covington picks one up.
In an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game. Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Good on both.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Now here's McCollum to the inside. Lillard, that falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. Passes it to Rivers. Campazzo. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Lillard. Trailblazers leading by 15. Pass to Nurkic. Over Jokic. Nurkic can't hit.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice there.
Jokic high post. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires from 14. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 6th rebound on the night. McCollum outside. Pass to Covington. Over Rivers. Second chance shot, and Nurkic lays it in. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And Porter drops them both. 1:24 left in the 4th quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Trailblazers.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Damian Lillard.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Morris with the rebound.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Bull. Tries yet again. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting 1.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Denver.
One shot.
And that one falls for Bull.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Here's Simons. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Najee, and it's blocked. Here's Simons. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. All right, David, great